Hello Aries, and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you're new here, I am your host LeeApocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining this whole family that we have going on here and turning on post notifications so you can be notified every time that I post new content, whether it's tarot related, fashion, or otherwise. If you are returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. Hugs. Okay, so I'm so sorry that last weekend I didn't post shit. Yesterday was my last day working at one of my jobs, and so last week, at the beginning of my 2 weeks notice, I was working 3 jobs. So I was so fucking dead. So I'm sorry that I literally just disappeared off the face of the earth for a while. I kind of do that. Sorry. But I am definitely getting better at being more consistent. Just please bear with me. My schedule is changing. I work multiple jobs. So please bear with me. So the first card that came up is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I just saw 1, 2, 3. With the 1, 2, 3 and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm seeing here immediately is that you may be feeling like you are unstable. I feel like you have been coming into your independence more, but that you may be struggling in certain areas when it comes to new beginnings and opening up with people, or giving people a chance, or a new job a chance. It's like you are independent and you know this, or you are coming into this knowing, this understanding how independent you are. But at the same time, I feel like you're kind of blocked off and guarded. Let's see. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. Okay. So there's a lot about finances here, Aries. I feel like money has been huge on your mind, or work, career, you're trying to establish something for yourself. I feel like lately you may have been struggling with your finances. Maybe you're overspending. Maybe you're not saving as much as you have, or as much as you would like to. That's something to be mindful of, Aries. So with the Knight of Pentacles, again, what I'm seeing from this in reverse is that there's this feeling that you may want to open up to people. You may want to reach out more, but it's like you're not offering your time and energy to people as much as you used to, because you're trying to focus on establishing and building for yourself, and not only within your finances, your independence, your skills, your craft, whatever it is that you're trying to build. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, to me it's kind of reiterating this, but in the sense of, especially in terms of giving to other people. I'm not saying that you're being selfish or anything like that. I just feel like you are more wary. You're very more consciously aware of the time and energy that you allow yourself to give to certain people who don't reciprocate, or who, you know, may not resonate with you. That doesn't mean that someone's bad just because they're different than us. It just means that sometimes our energies don't match, and sometimes we're just on a different part of our journey, that it would not be helpful to us to stay in certain relationships or friendships or situations or jobs that just don't reciprocate, or that are not in alignment with our growth, that don't have that desire for growth. I hope I'm making sense. Underneath, we do have the 3 of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is that you have been perhaps wanting to be more sociable, more open. You want to acknowledge the successes that you have accomplished and appreciate the people around you that you celebrate with. There's this sense here. I don't know if these symbologies may be significant to you or remind you of someone in your life or of a situation, but I'm seeing here like a pope kind of religious figure. I'm seeing here kind of like a bandit kind of figure, someone kind of sketchy around you, someone who you're not sure their true intentions, and someone who like always wears masks around people. And I'm also seeing a very feminine energy that's very healing, nurturing, compassionate, and caring. I just felt called to mention that those three kind of personalities within people. I think that may be significant to a very few of you. Like, let's say you have someone in your life that you have been questioning their true motives, and they have been kind of giving you red flags and you're not quite sure whether to believe them or not. This may be a confirmation that this person is not trustworthy. If there's a religious figure or someone who's very religious or spiritual, there's a difference, in my opinion, between the two. They may have some kind of advice for you, or I'm seeing this in multiple ways. I feel like for some of you, it's something that can help you, liberate you, bring you closer to your alignment, help you heal through certain things. A certain person in your life who is very healing, or who is very intuitive or spiritual. They may have lessons that they can teach you, or there may be some kind of, maybe a religious leader around you that you also feel has been kind of sketchy or two-faced. I feel like it's different for everyone, and that it may come in a different form of that. And as for this very feminine energy, it's very healing, liberating, very fluid. I'm getting very emotional. There may be someone around you who wants to express their emotions, or they see how far you've come and they're proud of you. Just be aware of people around you that they may seem like at face value that they're cheering you on, but then behind closed doors they're kind of wanting your success, or kind of jealous of your success in a negative way, right? I mean, we may all face a certain emotion of jealousy to some degree, like, oh yeah, like, oh, I'm so jealous you're going, but you know, I'm so happy for you. That's different versus people who will tell you like they're happy for you, and behind your back they're like, oh, I hope that they fail, or I hope that like something happens, that they don't go. Like spiteful people, like being jealous in a way of like, wow, like I see how good things are going for you, I'm so jealous, I want that in my life too, but you know, I'm so proud of you, I'm happy for you, I want the best for you. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it becomes an issue when it's like, well, you have that, I don't, and that's not okay. It's like, well, if you wanted to, then get off your ass and make it happen, you know, just like this other person. So again, sorry, kind of ranting a little, but I feel like there may be certain people around your surroundings that you need to be wary of, or just keep track of the people who you're really spending the most time and energy with. Okay, so let's move on to the oracle and see what comes out. I feel like, again, you have really been focusing on your finances, building for yourself, building your stability. There may be difficulties within that. Maybe you have a lot of bills, or you've just been spending a lot of money, or maybe it's a mixture of both. It's time to start saving and time to start acknowledging how far that you have come. And to start giving yourself fucking credit. I just saw 1010. Damn right. It's time to end the vicious cycle of you telling yourself that you're so far behind, because in hindsight you'll see how truly far you have come. And it's time for you to acknowledge that and appreciate that. It's a gift. It's definitely a gift for you here. And we have Butterfly Garden on the bottom. So I'm going to just read what I see, and then I'm going to pull, or I'm going to read from the book for this deck. It's new, and I feel called to read from it. So what I'm seeing here is everything that's going on in your life is indeed a gift. Whether it's negatively viewed or positively viewed, it doesn't matter in our perception which it is. What matters is that in hindsight, in the future, we will see how it has helped us with our growth, with love, with communication, with companionship. There's a lot of things that you're not seeing right now are a blessing. They are a blessing in disguise. You may be seeing things negatively at the moment, and I would say it's important for you to clear that energy, that negativity, and to start trying your best to see these things for the beauty, for you know, what they have taught you, what they have brought you. Let's say there was a relationship that didn't work out, or a job that didn't work out, or a family member that just kind of left your life or something. Know that that was for a reason, and it was meant to build you. It's our choice to allow a situation to affect us in a certain way, and that is 100% a choice, and it will always be. That is my firm belief. It is, our life is our responsibility, and how we perceive things is also our responsibility. We can view things as a negative, and in the moment it makes perfect sense that we may get carried away in the emotions, how we feel, how something happened to us. But in the end, these things that fall away are for a reason, and it is a blessing in disguise. We may see changes that may have never occurred otherwise, that have been occurring because there's this new space and awareness of where you should be putting your time and energy, and who doesn't deserve your time and energy, and different things like that. You're starting to come into more of a knowing of your worth, and you're trying to build a stable foundation for yourself, and that is a beautiful gift. It has been a very difficult, exhausting journey for you lately, but just know that be grateful for what's going on in your life, because it's happening for you in a beautiful way. Okay, so let's see. I opened it and it's literally the same page. So it says, whimsy, excitement, curiosity, gift. Under a snowy sky, a woman with feathered hair holds a little box. What is inside the box? We don't know for sure, but it seems to be a gift. Simple on the outside, but perhaps magical within. We can only imagine what would happen if we could tug the string and peer inside. Would it be the fulfillment of an old wish? Remember the curiosity we have before opening presents, the magical space between dreams and truth. A gift reminds us of the excitement we have in these special moments. Okay, so what I'm getting from this again, there's a lot about what you see on the outside is not the truth of a situation. You only see this simplicity. You only see it at face value as being this plain, boring, old-looking box. But as it states, we don't know what the fuck is inside. I saw 1444. What could be inside could be a lot of money. It could be a gift, something that you wanted. It could be a proposal. It could be a new job. It could be anything. And just because we see it at face value, at a quick glance, that it's just this boring, plain old box, it's not until you open it that you actually get to see what truly is inside. I'm just getting this kind of feeling right now that this is also something within ourselves, Aries. So what this is also saying is to understand the gift is you. You are the gift. Okay? Know that within you, you may look in the mirror and think, oh, well, I'm not good enough, and I don't look like this person, or I don't have the body type that I want, or whatever XYZ that we can tell ourselves, okay? But the case is, appearance isn't everything. We all get old, we all die, period. Like, that's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Better to acknowledge it, face it, and accept it now than to try to run away from it, which is inevitable. So what this is telling me is you need to understand that you are the gift. You need to understand you are more than just your physical body. You have so much depth within you, and that is a gift to yourself and to the people around you. You are a gift to humanity. It's important for you to start sharing who you really are on the inside with people on the outside. Okay, Aries? Be grateful for the special moments in your life. Be grateful for all of the lessons that you have learned. Be grateful for where you are in your life. And it's also important to make changes, because this is the number 23. 2 and 3 make 5. 5 is the number of change. So there's a lot of change that you have been going through, and I believe I mentioned this like at the beginning of the reading, but there's a lot of changes that you have been going through. It's important to understand these changes are inevitable, they are necessary, and they are there to help you propel forward towards what it is that you're trying to establish for yourself. But again, it's up to you if you want to see it as a blessing or as a curse. That's your problem. That's your responsibility. That's your choice. And it is a choice. Okay, so certain things are harder to view with positivity or curiosity than other things, which is completely understandable. But regardless, our life is still in our hands. It is still our responsibility. So that's something important to remember, and to have excitement for the future and what lies ahead. Don't be so fearful that you block everyone and everything around you because you don't want to be hurt again, or you don't want to be lied to again, or you don't want a shitty boss like before. If you need a new opportunity, you want something new, then you have to put yourself out there and understand that although failure is a possibility, that failure shouldn't be your focus. Your focus should be on what it is that you're trying to establish for yourself, what it is that you want. It's like, for example, there's a reading that I watched the other day, and a conversation I had with a couple of my coworkers the other day as well, that there are people who have a plan A only, and there are people who have a plan A, B, C, D, whatever. Which one are you? Because I'll tell you, the most successful people don't have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. The most successful people focus all their time and energy on that plan that they want 100%. They have a plan A, and they understand, although I may fail, there's that possibility. I'm not going to focus on that because my goal is to accomplish this plan. I don't need to have a B, C, D, whatever option, because I know that I'm worthy of plan A, and that is what I want. That's what I'm striving towards, period. The more that you try to plan B, C, D, the more extra plans you have, the more you're wasting your time and energy on shit that you're not even gonna, like, you're making up scenarios in your head that are wasting your fucking time. Focus all that time and energy on what it is that you do want, and don't be so fearful if you fail. It's important, yes, to have a plan. Let's say you want to go to this one school, and you're gonna put everything into it, but you know, okay, some schools are hard to get to, so then have an idea, okay, I might have to apply for this one, but don't focus all your time and energy on like, okay, I have to apply to 5 million different schools. I don't know why that's coming out. Maybe that's not the best example, but I hope that you're getting the point. Or in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, you should never be thinking plan B. You should never be fucking thinking about anyone else other than your fucking partner. In a relationship, if you want it to work through thick and thin, then you will not have a plan B, because your goal is not to have a plan B. Your goal is to make it work with that one person that you're with. Period. No way around it. So it's up to you. Do you want to be the kind of person that's going to waste your time and energy on all these plans that are literally wasting your time and energy? Or to focus all of that time and energy into what it is that you do really want for yourself? Okay? So, I'm going to leave this there. I hope that this message resonated. I hope you'll consider liking, sharing, subscribing, joining this whole family, turning on post notifications so you'll be notified every time I post new content. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, Aries. I love you guys. I hope to see you next week.